Hello, YouTube. Just a little bit early. It is The Sound Live. I've got some great reactions lined up, and I've got some great special guests. Starting off with Jennifer Valiquette. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Jennifer is a saxophone player and a flute player and a music teacher. What's your latest project you've been working on?
Well, actually, Matthew and I are working on doing a song together where I'm singing, which I'm not a professional singer, so it's taking some time for tuning my voice and everything. Matthew's been teaching me. So basically, I've been working on that quite a bit, actually. Cool. But I did a cover of Jar of Hearts. That's the last thing I put up there. It was last week on saxophone. So
also, we have Eve Evelyn Holland. What have you been up to? Evelyn is a rock musician, guitar player, and singer, and she's having some breakfast right now.
I'm having just egg sandwiches. I just got up like an hour and a half ago. As far as projects go, I've been doing this acoustic thing with my friend Shoshi, and hopefully there's some future gigs that will be paid that come out of that. Also, yeah, me and you, Matt, are probably going to do something, and yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. We've got Kyle Walls. Hey. How you doing, Kyle? Kyle's a singer, songwriter, guitar player, and a really cool guy. We've been doing these reactions every Monday. So, what's new with you, Kyle?
A couple of things. The other day, went to the pool, and one of my patrons, he does lathe work, and he made me this cool customized music theme pin. It's like the end of it is like a little snare drum. Cool. So anyway, I walked to the pool and I thought it's kind of cool. St. Louis it was really hot and then it got cool. It's St. Louis. And I wrote this song at the pool. So I came back and made a draft for patrons, and that's pretty cool. And then last week, we talked about going to Florida at the end of July and got an acoustic gig set up at the Crazy Flamingo in Marco Island. And seeing if I can set up something else in Marco or Naples area, somewhere in that part of Florida. So that'll be cool to go down there, buy a cheap acoustic, and hang out on the patio and sing for some people.
I got great stuff coming, everybody. Make sure you mash that like button. Please, we got 4 channels here. Subscribe to everybody. We really appreciate you. Kyle is celebrating 10,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Great
to mention
job,
that.
Kyle.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. That's a pretty good milestone.
That was cool.
All right, so we're going to start off with a double feature for Alipers. This is the crowd pick. So we've been getting all kinds of requests for Queen. And so just to make sure that I have everybody fresh with the gorgeous song Love of My Life by Queen, we're going to enjoy a live Queen performance first and see how this sounds. We got Brian all set up here to play his 12-string. I'm excited about that. I love the sound of a 12-string. Further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Queen, Love of My Life, setting up for Alip Bata. Here we go.
Love of my life, you've hurt me. You've broken my heart, and now you leave me. of my life, don't leave me. You've stolen my love, you now desert me. Love of my life, can't you see? Bring it back, bring it back. Don't take it away from me, because you don't know what it means to me. You will remember when this is blown over and everything's on by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you. Don't take it away from me, because you don't know what it means to me. Love of my life. Ooh, yeah.
Wait, did it finish okay?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's good.
That was awesome.
I'll add my 2 cents to that. No, dude. I don't. I mean, I've heard that song a couple times, but I've definitely never heard it live. And I don't know. The only thing to me was I wanted to hear Freddie sing the whole song, and he kept leaving these big giant gaps for especially at the beginning, for the crowd to sing. And that just wasn't really ideal for then reacting to Alip Ba Ta playing the melody, because there were big swaths of it where the melody was kind of missing. But man, his voice is just so incredible. That was like so long ago, but he was just freaking nailing it. So cool. And that guitar was just beautiful. It was just the way they had it sound was like the guitar was like, I don't know, it was like resting on a pillow or something. It was just so pretty.
To me, I have a whole different. I guess I remember when those ovations got big and people hated the way they sounded, and so right away when I heard the first guitar part or first notes, I was like, oh, that tone, and I saw the headstock, I was like, no. And there was something like his pinky nail when he would pick, and finger picking on a 12 string is kind of strange to do anyway, and the way he was doing it, plucking, he had a string for each finger, and I've seen a lot of times his pinky nail would really pop that note, on the high strings.
I liked it. I thought that the effects that they put on it, so because I know what you're talking about. Like the ovation sound was like really piezo. It didn't have as much woody depth to the guitar tone, and so it was more bright, attacky, right? Yeah. But I think they did. I think they compressed it and they put some reverb on it, and I thought it sounded really good. I don't know. What do you all think? What do you think, Jen?
Well, first of all, since I'm probably the only not guitar person, well, although I'm becoming one, but I just want to comment on the size of that crowd. Like, hello,
Yeah.
I miss that so much. Hopefully someday soon. But just the fact that he had the crowd singing along with him, I love that so much. It's very like moving when they do that. But I thought the sound was awesome. Like everything
Yeah.
you guys said basically.
I never wanted to own an Ovation, but it's for a different reason. It's not because of the sound. I actually thought the sound of them was kind of cool. The reason for me is, the backs of them are round, and my belly is also round, and so it just doesn't work. I like a flat guitar because I have a round belly. What did you think about all this, Eve?
Um, I I love that song. Actually, that's one of my favorite Queen songs. It's off of Night at the Opera, I believe. Yeah. It was a great album. But there's a lot of great Queen albums. This live version was, it was pretty great. I guess what else? I know that he wrote it about his best female friend. I forget her name though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but I remember seeing the classic album thing that they did on the Night at the Opera a while back. And they weren't in a relationship, but they were as close as possible to a relationship as you could get as friends.
Right on. Well, it's a beautiful song. And now, the main attraction of this double feature. We're going to listen to the man, the myth, the legend, Alip Bata. He's going to do his fingerstyle acoustic guitar cover of Queen's Love of My Life. Now that we have some context. Is everybody ready for this?
Yeah.
Good to go.
All right. So without further ado, musicians panel react to Alip Bata doing his guitar solo cover of Queen, Love of My Life. Here we go.
I noticed he, like, I assume the capo on the 5th fret was so he could voice the vocal line a little better.
Yeah, it was masterfully done, man. I feel a little bit. I don't know. I'm in my happy place. What do you think, Kyle?
Uh, as I was listening to it, I was thinking of putting my thoughts together.
Okay.
Thinking of how compositionally Queen really pulled from a lot of classics, and it made me kind of think of the whole neoclassical movement, like in shreddery on guitar in the 80s. Looking to it, and to me it was like looking to guitar players like Frampton, May, etc. from the 70s. But I wonder how much more of it might have been the compositional influence of Queen and some of the more progressive bands and stuff that led to some of that, looking back, the neoclassical movement and rock and metal and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Richie
listening
Blackmore.
to that, yeah, exactly. Because to me, hearing that and this is what I always like about thinking about Alip and picking up on the details.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that had a lot of compositional similarity to Bohemian Rhapsody, which makes sense. It's same band, same group of writers and things like that. But if you think about
Same
how
album.
what
Same
but-
album too.
yeah, okay, I couldn't remember. I started to look it up. But anyway, I was just really fascinated getting. To me, this was very much a window into the compositional genius of Queen, and how, you could hear that song and go, oh yeah, well that's, a rock ballad, end of sentence. But then when you hear it in that different musical frame, you really get a larger sense of the depth of the musicality of the piece too. So
It's incredible.
different type of happy place.
Yeah, but I mean, the performance was just so good, and the way the guitar sounded on that one was warm and nice, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Kopi Monokopi, everybody,
Yeah.
you got your coffee? Oh man, I'll
Monokopi.
tell you what, that makes me want to have more coffee. Get me going here. I can finish this today. Yeah. Jennifer, you didn't talk about this one yet. What did you think about Elite's
Yeah.
cover here of the Queen song?
Well, beautiful as always, and I always keep saying this, but he makes it look so easy.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like amazed at his finger techniques and everything else. It actually just really inspires me to continue playing and learning. So he's one of my inspirations, and also Matthew. So. So yeah, so I just love the sound of especially classical guitar too. It's beautiful. So I mean, I know that was like a Queen song, but still, it got that classical
Very much.
vibe to it. Yeah, so it's beautiful.
And I loved, the way that Alip played the intro and the little bridge guitar solo part that Brian played. Just paying homage, and it's like covers are like, it's like a gift. You're paying your tribute to somebody that really influenced you, and like that was just a really, really, really good one. Really
was.
good cover.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember seeing that Yamaha before. That might be the first video I saw with him using that guitar. It's usually the Cort. I remember a video with a different guitar, but I don't remember that one. So I don't know. So that was kind of interesting too, like, and that one was older. Was it 2018? I think. I forget the date right now, but
Wow. But it's just, Yeah, I'm really grateful to people. Thank you that you suggested this because I really enjoyed it. And it's great. Make sure you mash that like button. And we got 4 channels here. Subscribe to us so you can check out lots more for us. We do these live reactions all the time, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, sorry.
I'll second the motion as far as the emotional depth being shown more so on this cover.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say a cover was better than the original. But I mean, Alip didn't leave any parts out for the crowd to play.
Well, that was Freddie's thing. Freddie was a blueprint for a lead man. That we still today. I mean, if you see a band and they're rocking the crowd like that, leading them, you think, oh, Freddie Mercury. I mean, he is the archetype for that. So. It'd be interesting to see someone with solo fingerstyle guitar to lead an audience of that size to sing along. I mean, you could do it. It'd be fun to see.
If people knew the song and they wanted to sing it, I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't had much luck with that, but I mean, I've never had a crowd anywhere near that size.
Yeah. Sometime for another video, just remind me. I call that the Nashville singer-songwriter blueprint because I've seen. At the house concerts I get to play at that my friend host, I've seen dozens of people come out and they do the same exact thing, and it's interesting to see the pattern, over time. So,
right on. Make sure you like this, please. We want to get lots of people to see this stream. Please subscribe to Jennifer's music page. Please subscribe to Jennifer. She's awesome. She plays saxophone, flute, and she's also a music teacher, so you can check her out. Yes. Check out Kyle Walls. Just cracked 10,000 subscribers. You can help to add to that. Help him catch up to me. No, it's not a race. Anyway, but no, subscribe to Kyle Walls. He's great. He has lots of original music. Great guy. And also, Evelyn Holland. Evelyn is awesome. Evelyn's looking for some more watch time. So if you guys see some of these videos popping up on her channel, go ahead and give them a watch. We want to get her over the 4,000 hours so that she can become official. Everybody, thank you so much for being here with me. And you can go to patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio to support the channel. I'm doing a bonus video every week now. 4 bonus videos every month. Okay, this is insane. So you're going to get actually some really good value now for your $1 a month, a video every week that you're not going to find elsewhere, okay? Please, check it out. Also, you can get your requests in and jump the line. I'm like totally behind on stuff, and you can tell. So, you can help to get your thing ahead by joining the family at patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio, and you can get your music lessons at MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. All right, and I'll see you guys all next time.
Bye.
On the Sound Live.